there. All right, it's me again. And how are you? I pray that all is well in your land. And what I wanted to do today, it is February the 11th, 2022. And because my birthday is very soon, I did a recording on relationships, and I wanted to follow up on the video of specifically the lessons that I've learned over the previous anniversary year for myself. And the reason why I'm sharing, part of the reason why I've decided to share these stories in my journey is because I feel and I realize that I know other people around the world, somewhere, the soul tribe, the soul family, are experiencing certain situations, sometimes explainable, sometimes, uncertainty sets in. And I know that I've been on a journey where there were times where I was very uncertain and unsure about what is happening, what is going on in my world. And for many years, I've been a private individual, so I just want to share. So I'm sharing aspects and parts and pieces of my journey for inspiration, to inspire myself, obviously, but also, in addition to that, I want to encourage and inspire like-minded individuals, or those that are transitioning, those that are transforming, changing. If you're finding yourself in a situation where everything is possibly changing in your reality, and things that you thought you knew to be true are just like, whoa, what is happening? What is going on here? So yeah, I'm laughing about it now, but sometimes in those moments, laughter is just so far from it. But laughter is so good. It's been a therapeutic medicine for sure for me. And yeah, this sharing my lessons and my journey has also been very therapeutic. And just to hear myself be able to share and speak my truth, what I've gone through, what I've experienced, what I continue to experience, what I continue to press through. It's good medicine, so that's why I'm sharing. All right, so in specifically talking about relationships and me learning the lessons of relationships and what it really means to be in a serious relationship, or really what do relationships mean, is that interaction between you and another being, or you and your higher self, you and yourself. And that's one of the greatest lessons that I encountered, me in the relationship with who I am at my core, my higher self, my soul, and learning how to follow the inner guidance of my soul, and realizing that it's okay to trust who I am at my core, to trust my inner guidance, my inner compass, and learning how to tap within, go deeper within myself to see what does self really have to say about this. What does the self, my inner compass, my intuition, what is it saying as it relates to this? What's my gut feeling, my gut instinct? What is it telling me specifically as it relates to any situation I'm encountering, the people that I encounter, whatever may be going on, within the world, externally or within me? What is going on, and how do I tap and go deeper? How do I tap within and get to know myself on a deeper connection, and appreciate and accept myself for who I am, me and all of my, we call them flaws, things that are not necessarily the most pleasant attributes, the most suitable, those that the behaviors and the thought patterns that we have encountered and we've been conditioned with, and that we come into the world with based upon, situations that were in previous lifetimes, if you believe in that. And then things that you've encountered and learned as a very small child with your family dynamics, peers, all of that. When you think about all of these different things, they are part of what makes up us as an individual on the whole spectrum. But what we have to realize is, as we grow, as we evolve, that there are certain attributes and certain characteristics that may not be the most suitable for who we are truly at our core. Because what I've also learned is not knowing that I learned how to repress things at a very early age and stage of my life, and because you repressed, or I've repressed something, then now recalling that situation can be challenging, and I may not be able to see that situation when I'm faced with the situation, especially when someone else is involved, because I've learned how to repress it so that I project it onto another individual that I'm involved with. And so it takes time, and it takes honesty, and it takes integrity to really be honest with yourself. Be true to yourself, to thine own self. Be true, right? And to really know thyself takes this deeper work. And to honor who I am takes this intense self-reflection, introspection, and sometimes isolation is key to all of this, because you can really look at who you are and really have that space and that time to honor all aspects, all the feelings of lack, the feelings of insecurity, the feelings of loneliness, if that's what's happening, the fear, the frustration, the doubt, the confusion. All of it needs to be honored, and it needs that space and that room to process and to heal. And these are the things that I've learned when it comes to the relationships, the relationship piece and component that is so key to how we operate and how we thrive in the world that we're in. Because remember, we're all deeply connected, and that's one of the greatest lessons. When we know that we're deeply connected, then we know that there's things that we have to do as an individual to evolve and to grow up, to mature, and to have a healthy, harmonious connection, not to have a chaotic, conflicting, disharmonious connection. Who wants that? And this is why we shun and judge and criticize. But when we learn how to go deeper within ourselves and pull out those things that we have buried deep below, because for whatever reason, the environment was just not conducive. It did not allow the room and the space, once again, to process and deal. And that's what I've learned how to do. And I feel like many people have learned how to just sweep these emotions and these feelings, and issues of trauma or whatever it may be. We've learned how to just sweep it under the rug. Let's just bury it deep, deep below where we can't get to it, and we don't remember it. We forget it because, we tend to go about our life thinking that, if I just bury it, then I will forget about it. I'll move on with my life. But at some point, oh my gosh, that was powerful. At some point, this energy that you've repressed is going to rise up to the surface and beg and plead and call for your attention to love me, nurture me, care for me, take care of me. And it's me screaming out for that help and that attention and that loving, nurturing, compassion. And all of that leads me to, when I take time to nurture myself, then that's me showing myself true love. When I take time to look at what's rising up to the surface, then that's honoring who I am at my core, learning how to love me. This is the true relationship, recognizing me at my core and loving all of these little components, big components, mid-size, middle-size components, whatever it may be. I'm honoring, so that's self-honoring, or honoring the self, and then that self-love and being true to myself, being my authentic self. It takes a lot. It's a lifetime's work. I'm going to continue to say that. It takes a daily process to really honor ourselves. And, some of us have gotten to this point where we can look at our shadow selves and the dark aspects of our nature and process and heal some of these, wounds, some of this stuff that keeps us weighted down. And some of us, haven't. And many of us, I believe, are being faced with it and learning how to process and learning how to heal. So what I wanted to do in this video is, because it's that Valentines and it's one of the days that we celebrate love, and when I look at Valentine's Day, I look at it as this grand, beautiful love experience, and being whole from within. Because when I'm whole from within, then I don't rely on external situations or people or products, entertainment, whatever it may be, to provide that nurturing or that care or that love for me. I realize that my love has to come from within, and as my love is blossoming and blooming from within, because I've taken the time to look at myself much deeper, on a much deeper level, and realize that I am love. And so because I am love, then I must nurture myself, I must care for myself, and I must honor myself. I must be true to myself. And if I'm not doing that for me, then I can't do it for anyone else. It just doesn't happen that way. So we're at a time where we're called to honor ourselves for who we are, to be true to who we are, and love us. That's love. That's the true love right there. Honoring who I am, being true to who I am, and not feeling the need to people please and do things that are not suitable for my nature. I am learning that I cannot do anything that is pleasing to you when it doesn't please me. It has to be pleasing to me. That's the true love. That's real love right there. It has to be honoring and honorable and pleasing to who I am and true to who I am at my core. And there's a journey of self-love, which is all about the journey of self-discovery and self-mastery, and it is a lifetime's work. So I think that's all I need to say, other than happy Valentine's Day. Be true to who you are, trust who you are at your core, and follow your guidance from within. And happy birthday to all of the February babies. Shout out to all of the Aquarius energies out there. I am an Aquarius sun sign, so I'm honoring that, because that is a part of the true love that I have for myself. One of the things I want to add is something about the Aquarius sun sign energy. Aquarius energy is definitely about the community, about the tribe, about the soul tribe, about the group, but it's so much more about the individual. And I know a lot of people know that, but that's something that I really had to learn for myself. That's why I'm talking about this self-love, because that's where it all stems from. It's like you got to love yourself in order to be able to reach out to your core community, your community, and give and serve. You got to serve yourself first, And so, yes, happy birthday. It is Aquarius season right now, so happy birthday, Aquarius. And to all of the February babies out there, or February born individuals out there, peace and blessings. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. Until we meet again, see ya.